yak. Yakety yak, yakety yak. Yakety yak, yakety yak. Yakety yak, yakety yak.
And hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Hola.
Oh,
Konnichiwa.
wait. I thought it was hello, Ewans, and
It is Ewans.
okay. We have a new channel in here. We will hear you. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not.
No. Oh, I see now. Okay, how you doing? We will hear you.
It's actually, though, if you're from around where I am, it's Yuns, not Ewans.
It's Ewans out here.
If you're Pittsburgh, it's Yins with an I. I should get the
In Spanish, it's just ustedes. But we don't speak American here. We speak English.
screw them Americans. Oh, boy.
Hello, Nerdy.
Hey, Nerdy. Are those dollar bills in your hands?
No, she's
Nerdy
just happy to
carrying
you.
Dirk.
All right, I see something. I don't know. It looked like some greenbacks in there. What's the scoop? I don't know. Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry?
Hi, the Kiwi.
Kiwi.
What up, Kiwi?
I have a couple things I want to say, but see if a few more people come in first, so don't have to keep repeating everything. But that's a good question. Why do people always get sick around the holidays?
Because they're sick of the holidays. That's why.
Sick of having to spend money?
Ask,
Oh,
ask
no.
them.
Maybe sick of spending time with their family, and that's why they get sick, so they don't have to.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot about both of you.
Well, Nikki would know more than any one of us because she's sick at the moment. So
Yeah, but actually, mine's not because I didn't want to spend it with the family.
yeah, because of the kid there or whatever. The next door kid there.
Yeah.
I thank you, Keely, for loving me.
The
Yeah,
five next door disease carriers.
Yes, little disease carriers. Yeah. Little Bannister lickers. Yeah.
I think part of it would probably be like a lot of times around the holidays is when the weather's changing. And also people are doing a lot of running around and stuff. Maybe not getting as much sleep. For a lot of reasons.
People get close, they hug, they kiss because the holidays. So that closeness, touching.
Well, that and you're closing up your house, so you're not getting the fresh air.
Fresh air
coming in. It's all like recycled.
What else? It's where also you do a lot of shopping, and you're out where everyone's out. Everyone's touching everything, and things get touched in the stores. You end up touching your face or something.
Yeah.
And then you get it.
That year COVID hit, the incidence of flu went way down because people finally started listening to when the doctor said to wash your hands often and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I'll argue that point with you.
I don't.
It's not that the flu went away. It's that it wasn't reported. It was reported as COVID.
Well, what's the
I
test?
don't think so.
The COVID test that you take, I'm gonna have to look it up, but as far as it really can't tell it's COVID. It just knows you're sick. So whether you got a cold or flu, it's gonna come up positive. Um, but COVID did kill a lot of people, and I will stick to that. And no one can tell me any difference. Can't nobody say that shit was fake, because I know people that died.
Well, I will tell you this because this is the one I always point to when people say it was all a crock and made up and all that. A girl that my one niece grew up with, grew up with in the way that she used to call her dad Uncle Bill. So she was like 30 years old and got it and ended up on the heart transplant list, and she was perfectly healthy ahead of time. So yeah, it's like the same. You can't tell me that it was totally fake.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not saying that COVID is fake. I'm just saying that the
test or
yeah,
about the flu being going down because people are taking more care of themselves.
yeah.
Um,
I think the test only checks to see if you
Well,
have a virus.
this is the funny
Yeah.
thing. If you look at how many people catch the flu every year and die, let's say it's 100,000 people die of the flu every year. That was the same exact number of the people that died of the COVID.
Oh yeah.
It was just matching up to the same number. So was it COVID or was it the flu? Again, my niece passed away from it, so I know the shit is real. She had all those symptoms. It's not like and I think COVID touched everyone. I know I got sick. I didn't not lose taste, but there's other things that it does to you too.
Yeah, I think I managed to totally escape it, but
I
I
did not get it.
I realized, and even my doctor agrees with me, that no matter what else may be wrong with me, I seem to have a particular what's the word I want? I don't get the flu very often. I don't get flus. I won't say
And
immunity, but resistance is what I wanted.
Yeah, it's your
they've
immune system.
actually,
Yeah.
they've actually traced that back to um, having Neanderthal DNA.
Oh, I agree with that then because
That's
I, I was a redhead when I was a kid, and they always said that redheads tend to have the Neanderthal DNA.
that's why people shit, because black people don't have that DNA in them. Just saying. That is weird. But yeah, it's a thing. Um
Let me,
and
let
we
me
are not
tell,
doctors. This isn't medical advice.
that's right.
If you're sick, go to the damn doctor and stay away from people. Stop breathing on them. Stop touching them and kissing them and hugging them or whatever you do to them.
Let me say this about the discussion in general, since we got a few more people in here. Something I was talking about when I was talking to Nick. I've always did want to try to do like um, what's the word I want people? This topics. It's always like what what is there that you want to spend like 2 hours on, and what people can you get to come and talk about? And I was like, you know what? If we have something we want to talk about, like the title today, why do people get sick around the holidays? So we talk about it. If we're done with it in 15, 20 minutes, and we just move on to regular bullshit. But one of the things is, until you hear us saying, okay, we're moving on now, if you come up on panel, we expect you to be on topic till we're done with it. Because we might some nights have something a little more serious than this.
Right.
And just thought I'd mention that.
Yeah, a lot of being sick does have to do with your immune system. If you have, your immune system is low. Like say you had cancer, you went through chemo and all that.
Oh yeah.
It wipes out all your different blood cells that fight for you. You know, all the good stuff that's supposed to
See,
be taking care of the germs and stuff. You know, it lowers that, so you have a bigger chance of getting sick.
yeah, I think isn't it the white cells that fight
Hmm.
It's
infections
the
and
white,
stuff?
yeah, I believe it's the white
Yeah.
ones. Yeah.
Well, and then the other thing is that, and I hate to say it, people can believe what they want, but all the introduction into the world of antibacterial soap and
Oh yeah.
antibacterial this and
Right.
antibacterial that. I'm sorry, but you know, when I was a kid, I went outside, I dug in the dirt. I'm sure I ate mud pies. We were exposed to it. Our bodies had a chance to fight it.
Uh-huh.
And now,
You're stronger for that.
yeah. And now it's
And
like if the kids are outside, it's, oh, you got to wash up as soon, get out of the mud. Don't touch that. Don't.
Well, also, Nikki, we didn't have video games like these kids don't play we stayed outside. You know what I'm saying?
True.
there's
We
a
True.
didn't, we didn't
there's
have
another
TV or computers or video games. We were outside kids. You know.
there's another side to that though also with the antibacterial soaps and also with the overuse of antibiotics. Everybody using those antibacterial soaps, what happens is the bacteria evolve and become stronger. We actually keep creating stronger viruses and bacteria by
Yeah,
trying to fight them.
but also is antibacterial. Just in case if folks didn't know, that really is. I know they put that on there, but it is what it is. But yeah, you can over clean and strip everything, and then like Muxter said, then something can hit you and take you out.
Yeah.
I do also agree that kids should get out there and get exposed to things.
Yeah, run around, have fun, use your imagination. Uh, we didn't have much, you know. You go get a little stick, look like a gun, or break it or whatever, and you play, cops, robbers, or
Or it became
cowboys
a
and
sword
Indians.
and you were a pirate.
Yeah, whatever, just using your imagination. But I grew up at a different time. Anything could have been a ball, like a can, a crushed can, and you're just kicking it around. Hey,
It's
Stephanie.
the-
Hi, Stephanie.
well, see, I don't want to brag about my social strata, but we had like actual wiffle balls and stuff.
Well, we had that too, but um,
We
that
had
ball.
actual cap guns.
Oh yeah,
Remember
yeah.
the rolls of caps? We would
Oh yeah,
we
The
would
the
take them
paper,
and
the
pop a
paper
cap.
one.
Yeah, and we would pop
yeah,
them with
yeah.
rocks.
You had the paper ones, and then the good ones were those plastic ones that went into the little chamber thing.
Yeah, like the 6-cylinder thing.
Yeah, but the paper ones were cool too because it was just the whole row, so you had a bunch. You just kept snapping it, and it kept pushing it through. Yeah,
And then you ended up stinking of sulfur.
yeah, exactly. Oh, and then you had those little. Let's see, now we're getting off subject, but we're talking about kids
Yeah,
going out and playing and being healthy, and
yeah, I
and
think we moved on.
touching the germs and stuff. Another thing they say about kids that it's okay for kids to eat their boogers. I know it sounds nasty, but that is also part of them uh, growing their immune system. And
Yeah, it seems like I just saw something about that recently too.
yeah, um, I was watching something on like elephants and like when the baby elephant's born, with the mom will poop and feed it to the kid because the kid doesn't have like the enzymes in his stomach and stuff for it's supposed to get all the good bacteria or whatever in the baby for it to be able to start eating and living. Otherwise, it'll die.
Yeah, like Nerdy said, the gut flora.
Yeah. I know I ate plenty of poop when I was a kid. My brother told me when he used to change my pamper, he used to feed it to me. So
Ugh.
you know how kids are, bro. They just he probably didn't, but he probably did. He's also 14 years older than me, but you know.
By the way, folks, as we seem to be moving on, let me mention this. Since there's a few of you here, if you didn't see our podcast channel, we decided to make it easier on everybody. I created a new one. It's a work in progress. I'm not sure that actual title will stick. But right now, it's We Will Hear You. And let me go ahead and grab the link so you guys can subscribe to it.
I got it.
And the
Oh, you beat me to it. Okay.
Do you remember what the email address was, Nikki? It's not on there.
It's No Frills
No.
Media 24
24. That's right.
at
Gmail.
Gmail.
Yeah.
And yes, Stephanie, I saw that this was just done about an hour ago, so we'll have to go in and drop the link again, different places. Make sure the email, let them know that, if they want to be featured, to reach out to that No Frills Media 24 at gmail.com.
And I did put a little short video over there saying it, that hopefully will be there for a little while so people will see it and get the new address and all that. But yeah, I basically did it to make it, since there wasn't a whole lot of content on there, I figured we would just make a new clean one, and Izzy and Sarge can repurpose that for something else. I'm done. You guys got awful quiet. You know, that
We were
scares
just
me.
letting you finish.
Yeah, no, you got 9 subscribers because I just subscribed. No, I was going over and subscribing. That's all.
I actually
No.
had forgotten to subscribe until I went to put it on a tab earlier. But yeah, that's what, whenever we do STD and carry, that's where they're going to be.
Am I
Also,
able
I
to,
got,
am I able to get into this channel if I want to do something?
oh, no, I didn't set up anybody on it yet.
Okay, okay.
But
Just
I
asking.
will, no, yeah, I will be making you one of the managers on there, just like the other channels. I didn't even, I just like hurried up and got a
Not a
channel
problem.
so we could start
Yeah.
telling people about it. Yeah, because it doesn't even have like mods or anything yet.
Well, it's got 2 models, me and Nikki.
Let's see.
Does,
Do you hear Mr. Nicky in the background?
a little bit.
Always.
He was laughing because you said models, Ariel, not
Yeah,
mod.
I know it's not mods. I said models. You're a model, and so am I.
Okay.
You know the song, right? Two guys.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing. The dogs heard Muxter's volunteer
Siren.
fire department siren, and because we have one here in town, they always go outside to howl at it. So they heard it on Mr. Nickey's computer, and out they went. It sounded like the damn house was gonna fall down. They all went thud 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 out the doggy door.
Pretty sure they're disappointed now.
I'm pretty sure they are too, because they're probably gonna be left there looking, going, "What the hell?"
We are models, kid. I do my little walk on the catwalk.
On the catwalk.
Yeah, I can't remember their name or the name of the song, but
Do my little walk. Was that right, said Fred?
that's maybe. No.
Yeah, I think so.
Is it?
Yeah, that
No.
was I'm So Sexy, right?
No, I'm too sexy for myself.
Okay, yeah, that's a different. Yeah, that was right, said Fred.
You sure it's right, said Fred, or there's a different Fred out there, or
I do my little
turn on the
catwalk.
catwalk.
catwalk?
Yeah, it's right, said Fred.
Okay. No, the other one is the other one. Something goes to Hollywood. Who goes to Hollywood? Freddie
Frankie.
Freddie?
Or Frankie.
Frankie,
Okay.
that's it, yeah.
I was getting confused. My bad.
Stephanie, I have no idea what questions earlier today. I was sleeping most of the time. And yes, I will admit I did go in and was watching a different channel and did help someone with a word.
God, I miss you, Nikki.
And I think that was well appreciated, whether anybody wants to say so or not. But
What am I doing?
I Am Sexier by Mr. Carey. Okay.
Oh,
Only if he quits eating sugar.
but the sugar makes them feel sexy. I was just looking in the mirror this whole time. That's why I was quiet.
All right, Mr. Carey, Mr. Nicky said that song is no longer on your page, and he is very highly upset. So
Oh.
you're going to have to send it
You need
to that email of nofrillsmedia24@gmail.com so I can download it and then I can put it on his computer and he'll have it.
He's got to redo it, he says. Well, you better get it doing it and come back. Don't come back till it ain't done. We'll see if it's over there, buddy. And don't hire me. We all want to see it.
You know, I think I'm going to have to put StreamYards on Mr. Mickey's computer so that everybody can hear his little comments that make me laugh and make me sound like I'm crazy because nobody else knows what the hell he's saying.
Well, we hear him. We're just not catching it completely clear, but I do hear him.
Plus, I don't think that's what makes people think you're crazy.
Yeah, we know it's him, but you know, and we know who he is, so he is funny.
But yeah, I know that's not what makes me crazy. I mean, hell, look, I've got crazy pills for my avatar.
Does that make you crazy? Am I missing that?
So are we still talking about being sick?
No,
No, I
we
think we
moved on.
went on.
Okay.
I don't know which one's funnier. Either that he's in the wood chipper and I recorded the sounds, or Stephanie saying, try talking to me on the phone and hearing the peanut gallery.
So guess who I found out was Puerto Rican? Y'all would never guess this person's been on TV forever. It's a she.
Let me take a guess. Is it Kamala Harris?
No, this is a white woman. She's on TV 5 days a week, every day, forever now. She's on a game show.
Anna?
Vanna White?
Yes, Vanna White's daddy is 100% Puerto Rican. Can you believe that? But her mom got married. She has her stepfather's last name. So I don't know what happened there, but her daddy is Puerto Rican. Isn't that crazy?
Okay, you both should have invites to be managers on the new channel now.
Did you email it?
Yeah,
Okay.
You
that's
mean you're gonna
that's
make me check my email again?
Yeah, I'm not going over there right now. Anybody get snow? It was snowing early, like we're getting flurries. We were supposed to get like early snow tomorrow, but not a lot.
okay. I
I
paying
haven't gotten
attention.
an email yet.
Oh, I got mine.
Let me check. I'll tell you.
I copied your email address from Gmail.
Oh yeah, it's there.
I know, but remember the last time I also had different ones? Or it, yeah.
There was something.
I don't know. I think it has to do with YouTube not wanting to send me emails.
What is this? Switch channels. Channel. We will hear you. Just close it.
Yeah, I imagine.
Saying something about switch channels. Not switch.
Probably you would switch from like your regular over to.
Okay. Yeah. All right, that's done. Deleted that crap. Oh, that means the weather temperature was a bit warmer. You get dusted out here, that means someone farted by you.
Yeah. Hunter Biden is getting a pardon.
Well, good for him.
Jesus.
Yay. Whoop-de-doo.
How did he manage that?
His daddy can give it to him.
I know.
I was going to say, his daddy's president.
I was being sarcastic.
Did
So,
y'all? Go ahead.
well, let me on that subject. Imagine you are the governor of your state, and your son committed a heinous murder, right? Would you pardon him before leaving office?
Well, they have ways around these things. Just saying. You know,
I kind of think I would.
Kennedy let a girl die in his car that he drove off into the water. He just
Oh, yeah.
swam at it, and like nothing ever come out of that. I'm just saying, it's like, you know, those people, they got certain powers and they know people, but I don't know, man. Depending on what it is, I've always been the one. I always tell my kids that there's consequences to everything they do, right? So don't do anything stupid. I would never go out of my way to do a heinous crime. Like, I'm not saying that, you know, I couldn't kill someone, but I'm not looking to go out and kill someone. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But if someone try to, you know, come after me, well, it's my right to protect myself. Just saying.
ASTD.
But you have to be accountable, responsible, and if, especially if they're grown, if they're children, you're responsible for them. It doesn't matter what they do. It still falls on you because you're over them. They don't, they're not of age, but it's a tricky one.
Yeah. See, now, some people, it's easier to get away with murder. I don't want to mention any names, but, they just they'll drag the body out to the backyard and let the polar bears get it.
Right. Or just say the polar bears did it.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Well, just the only thing that's left over is the bones, maybe. If that.
Oh, you sure do got a lot of polar bear activity out here.
Yes, Nerdy, I agree with that one.
Yeah. Just remembered something I forgot to upload.
I'm going to be gone for a little bit at 9 o'clock, then I'll come back.
What is going on here?
It's fun. It's fun to do in the snow. Write your name.
In yellow.
In yellow, always. In cursive too. Just saying.
Isn't that kind of hard?
It's easier to do it in cursive than you're not dropping the little droplets in between.
Yeah.
It's just one long name. Yeah, I got a short name. It's just, a couple of letters. But if it's Muxter, you got to be a little bit more, If you got a long name, you're screwed.
What the heck?
Or you just put your initials.
Oh, that's right. Did I not say?
Oh, what in the heck?
You know what's funner than writing your name in the snow with your pee? Making a snow cone out of it and giving it to your buddy.
Look, it's lemon. It's lemon. Huh?
That's a heinous crime. If you're smart enough, you listen to your mother. Never eat the yellow snow.
Watch out where the huskies go, and don't you eat that yellow snow.
That's it.
Okay, now that makes more sense. Yeah, I know I'm talking to myself.
And yes, Stephanie, you're right. It was you.
Oh, what'd she do?
You didn't hear my ding
Oh, okay.
because first yours went off and then mine went ding. And I'm like, what the heck? I thought maybe you were doing something that I had to.
I know a lot of people don't like snow, but as kids, they all enjoy the snow. I always loved it when it snowed.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Go out go out there rolling around in the snow for hours. And the best part was coming in the house and your mother chasing you off to a hot bath with a cup of hot chocolate.
Your
At
your
least I was
your sleeves, your pants, everything was like a sheet of ice for like these little
oh,
snow lint balls all over. You know what I'm talking about? That wouldn't come off your clothes. It had to melt off,
yeah.
and you're just rolling around in it. Um, but we would build like igloos, and we'd go
Yeah.
sledding. We'd use cardboard, anything we could find. We could slide down if we didn't have a sled to slide with it. You just slide on your butt or whatever. Um,
Did you do snow forts?
yeah, uh, snow
And
fort.
have snowball battles from them?
Yeah, yeah. That's what I was gonna say. We had the big old snowball fights. Trying to think of what other games we played in the snow, but yeah,
Carrie, it worked.
I was always the kid that was a little paranoid of getting trapped in one of them snow forts, have it cave in on you. Go on the ice when it melted over. We had a park where I grew up at that it was made for. They built the hills on it and everything for you to sled, and it had basketball courts and other things there. And the field that you can play on it was dipped down in the middle, so it would create like a little pond there. It wasn't deep, but it would freeze over, so you could ice skate on it if you wanted to, or what have you.
Well, get this, when I was a kid, there was a couple of streets in town that had steep hills.
Yeah,
They would actually close them off so we could sled ride on them.
yeah, they still do that in some places. Yeah,
Really?
yeah, I grew up in snow country too.
There's snow country like snow country.
Yeah, that oh, it's gonna snow tomorrow. There's no school. That shit didn't exist. We always went to
Yeah, I
school.
know.
Over
Yeah.
here, it's flurries and the whole county shut down over here.
But yeah, that's what gets me is I spent, a little bit of time in Michigan, and I can remember having to walk to school, you know, in my snowsuit with the snow boots, even the ones where you put pair of socks on and you put bread bags around your feet and then you put your snow boots on that had the insulation.
Yeah.
Um, we walk to school, but now it's like if it snows, just a little bit, oh no, the kids can't go outside. Yep, the
Yeah.
Wonder Bread bags in your shoes.
Yeah. I remember my mother once tried to hand me a hand-me-down snowsuit, and I said, "Where did this come from?" And she said, "Oh, that was Jimmy's." And I was like, she thought I was too young and stupid to know. I went, "No, it isn't." I said, "The zipper's in the back. This was Lila's. I'm not wearing a girl's suit."
Yeah. Yeah, STD, uphill both ways. Let me tell you something. So when I went to elementary school, right, I had to walk uphill. And mind you, there was buses. It's just I had to walk. It was a nice little walk. It's just probably under a mile. Um, but then when I started in junior high, I had to walk up even a bigger hill the opposite way. So yeah, uphill both ways.
What the hell's going on here?
Well, Stephanie, I keep trying to tell you I'm old. You just don't believe me.
Yeah, we're all old. Actually, no, Nikki's older than me.
Barefoot was only in the summertime.
That's why people shit. I never go outside. Well, I grew up in the projects. There's always glass and shit out there, needles and stuff. You didn't want to walk barefooted. Out here, I see it all the time.
Uh,
It's called grounding.
that's right.
Okay, so Muxter has officially lost his mind.
Well, I made a video, but then I can't find it in the library.
A couple of years older than who? Moses?
Yeah.
Let's try this now. No. What the hell's going on? What did you guys do to me?
We didn't do nothing. When did you make the video?
Just now. And I go to where I have, okay, now I see it if I do this. Now, if I go here to where I have to upload it, it's giving me a very limited choice.
Is
What
your
the-
destination be changed?
Well, I'm trying to think let me see what, okay. Oh, it's got to be, oh, I see. I can't upload it that way. That's why. See, you should have told me that.
I think I just did.
Yeah, see, a lot of people wear shorts out in the snow. It doesn't matter. Probably if it's big snow, not just little like snow that goes over it, like it's kind of like what Nikki was saying. You don't want the snow down in your boots or in your shoes. Not good.
No, when it's about 6 inches, you don't want no.
No, your little toes will freeze off. That's the worst feeling in the world is having frozen toes, man. Let me tell you.
One time when I was in high school, three of us were out riding through the woods, and we drove through this creek. Around here, we got creeks. We don't have streams
Yeah.
or creeks. But anyway, The guy's Bronco came to a stop. It wouldn't start again. And so we decided to walk back to his house. And I got out of the car and stepped into the creek. And I was wearing these felt lined boots.
Oh,
The water went over the top of the boots and just soaked that felt. And I had to walk about a mile back to his house in, I don't know, probably 30-degree weather or something. I'm lucky that I didn't lose some toes that night.
yeah.
You mean you didn't have your Wonder Bread baggies on your feet?
But that wouldn't have helped a whole lot in that situation. So let me show you what I just made. I stole an idea from Finkel, although mine's a little nicer. And I don't think we'll ever really need it here. But just in case we're ever doing something and things go a little crazy, a little 30-second timeout for people.
You put nerdy to sleep.
Well, there.
Yeah, I
I
don't foresee us needing it here.
No, me neither. But I thought, it's better to have the gun and not need it than to need it and not have it. That's a quote from Plato.
Uh-huh. What kind of gun did he have?
Hey, he had guns. Let me tell you,
Hey,
them guys.
have you watched? Has anyone watched Gladiator 2?
Not yet.
No.
It's not as good as the first one. It's good, but it's not as good as the first one.
I finished Fallout last night, by the way.
Oh, you bastard! I forgot all about it. I was gonna go watch it when we talked about it, and haven't watched it.
Well, let me give you one spoiler.
Go ahead.
Fallout 2 isn't due until 2026.
Oh, that sucks.
But the main story kind of, they didn't leave it as like a big cliffhanger, just sort of as a to be continued.
Yeah.
STD, I would change that to sequels rarely measure up. Not sometimes don't, but hardly ever do. Every once in a while, you'll get a sequel that will outdo the original.
Yeah.
Star Wars, The Godfather.
This movie is more of a continuance of the first movie, but is it like 14 or 17 years later, something like that?
Well, from what I gathered from the commercials, supposedly they didn't realize his one son survived, and that's who the new Gladiator is.
You're right. They take him in a war as a slave, because he's a free man, but he's living in Africa somewhere. I forget where it is. Where it is. They just say they're African. No one's really African. Africa is the continent, and then you live in whatever country it is. But yeah, I'll say South Africa because he's white, right? I don't know if they had South Africa back then. I have no idea.
My sources, I can only get cams. I don't watch cams. That's where they go into the theater and actually sit there with a camera and record it.
Yeah, those are horrible.
Yeah. When I was a senior in high school, we were getting an exchange student. And, I've told you that I grew up in a very white area. Well, we were getting an exchange student from Africa, and everybody was like all excited. It's like, oh my God, an African. And this girl showed up from South Africa and was whiter than most of us. And everybody was like, oh, that's disappointing.
Someone lied to us.
Yeah. She don't look like no Africans we saw on National Geographic.
That's right.
Doesn't even have that big hoop in her lips.
Right. The bone in the hair or whatever, or in the nose.
Or the rings on the neck to make the neck longer.
Oh yeah.
Those are cool. Those I watched the thing on this whole wherever they live, they're a tribe or what have you. They make like a whole bunch of little knickknack stuff, and people walk through their place and they sell a lot of stuff. Maybe they're somewhere else. Anyways, I seen something on them, but they can't take the rings off, right? After it's stretched out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because their tendons are not strong enough
Yeah,
to
they wouldn't be able to
support
hold
it.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
They
kind of
just
weird.
walk around looking at their feet from then on.
It's kind of weird how people can do these different body modifications. This has been going on forever. I mean,
Well, that's like how in China where they used to bind the feet to make them smaller.
yeah. The babies there where they would put the board on the forehead and shape the head to a different shape.
Who the hell let Finkel in?
The indigenous people. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit earlier, Finkel. Who did it? Did anyone watch Kamala the other day on TV? Was she drinking or what was wrong with her?
No, I didn't see it.
She did an interview in Hawaii, and yeah, it sounded like she was kind of a little drunk there, but I don't know.
Yeah. He's right.
It
Although
was
Trump-
President Biden issued the pardon for his son.
Oh, well, he'd have to. He's the only one that could issue a federal pardon if that's what it was. But he's right. The Trump people will go nuts over this. Meanwhile, Trump keeps talking about, now, can I pardon myself? That's okay with him. I'm pretty sure
Pretty cool.
President would be the only one with pardon power. Otherwise, it would have to be like a judicial thing of a new trial or something like. Just like then if it's a state crime, then it's just the governor.
I wonder how many
pardons.
I wonder how many rappers are going to get pardoned, because it seems like every time presidents leave, like they pardon a bunch of rappers.
Yes, the president is the only one who can pardon federal crimes.
Well, he needs to pardon me.
However, you can apply for a pardon, but you have to wait 5 years after the completion of your sentence to apply.
Oh,
for
yeah,
a pardon.
It's been more than that. It's been 5.5 years.
I do not think that is true. That might be some kind of, but I don't think that's a law. I think they can pardon people before they're even convicted.
I believe so. Yeah, I think they have that power.
Yeah,
I have to look it up.
They can pardon them while they're in jail. Do you know this is something that was established? So, the Supreme Court has said that acceptance of a pardon is an admission of guilt.
Okay.
I mean, obviously they can't do anything about it, but I guess, well, like with a civil suit, if like say OJ had been convicted and then pardoned, then the civil suit could say, well, look, he accepted the pardon. That's an admission of guilt.
Yeah. What's up, Logan?
Hello, Logan.
Logan.
They could, but the pardon does not extend to state or civil wrongs, and it does not erase the conviction record.
That's what I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
Does it do away with the? So when you look it up, is it going to say not a convict anymore? A felon
Yeah.
or what have you? Because they can.
Because-
There's ways of going around some of that stuff. What's the word? Whatever.
So you,
But,
you still couldn't like get a security clearance or something. They'd go, you are convicted of money laundering or whatever.
right. Well, this ain't got nothing to do with pardons, but like police, it's their discretion whether they want to charge you with a crime or not. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I have been pardoned in my life a time or two. My mom
By your wife, probably.
I thank
You're
her
still
for it
alive.
because she was gonna light me up a couple times, and she felt bad for that little crying boy, so I guess she took mercy on me and didn't whip me.
Well, I guess in a couple minutes we can pardon you from our presence.
But yes, you will. Two more minutes.
I just thought of a word I was thinking of earlier that they will sometimes do is they will expunge your record.
Expunge. That's yeah.
Yeah. I think
A pardon
maybe that.
expunge it.
Yeah, I think maybe the expunge might be usually more for if they decide you were wrongly convicted. So
Right.
then they want, where a pardon just says, okay, we decide to let you out anyway.
I don't know what
Where-
Frank's talking about.
So where'd you say you were going, or did you say you just said you had to leave for a while?
He just said he had to leave for a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
wasn't-
gotta go.
I wasn't.
I gotta go take my medicine and make me a coffee and then come right back.
Oh,
I
okay.
gotta go upstairs. It's gonna take me a minute.
I just didn't know if I wasn't paying attention or you hadn't said. I mean, I didn't need the details.
No, I said it earlier. No, it's not a secret. That's just I'm just gonna.
I don't need the details, but exactly what your is, what's your dosage, and
Yeah.
how many ounces of coffee.
Now, how many beans do you have to grind to
I already
get?
grounded
How
them
many
earlier.
ounces?
I did not count them. I did make a whole thing of fresh beans. I'm just gonna make an instant coffee. I'm not making real coffee this time. I'm gonna do it quick.
How dare you? Let me ask you this: do you put your beans in the freezer?
No,
Good.
they're in that Mylar bag. As long as once
Okay,
I open
you
them,
can
as long
send
as
them.
I use those, they do stay fresh. Now I put all my nuts in the freezer. They're good for a year
Oh yeah.
in the freezer.
You know,
Doesn't
know
it
what
make them
amazes-
shrivel?
Not those nuts.
it amazes me. Like I've had like pecans in the freezer,
Yeah,
and you take them out and you can just eat them immediately.
that's what I do.
Like
I eat them cold.
They don't really. Yeah, but it's like they're not hard.
Oh yeah, and they still taste the same. As long as
Yeah.
they don't have freezer burn, they're good. Yeah, That's what
Well, you
actually
don't know our family.
I have a bag of pecans right now that I'm going through. I can't eat too many of them because then makes you real regular. That's all.
So I don't know if this is a secret or not. So everybody pretend you didn't hear it if it is. But Fink was in negotiations to do the podcast with Nikki.
Oh, okay.
It's funny when we first started lining people up, and there's like 3 different women right off, and at least one of them said definitely yes and so forth. None of them have been confirmed, But Nikki was saying, "No, I'm not going to do just women. I don't want it to be just women." Now it's starting out to be all men.
Well,
Actually, I do have news on that.
Oh, you got
Um,
one?
that first one, who we're not saying who it is, but you
Okay.
are aware of who it is. The
Yeah.
very first one, definitely has me penciled in.
Okay.
well,
I got text notification of it today. I asked, "Are we still penciled in?" And she said, "Yes, so far, so good." But we're not putting it out
No, because
probably until that morning.
well,
um,
when it can be complicated because Hillary still has the Secret Service protection and stuff like that.
before I leave,
Exactly.
before I leave, I just
Yes,
want to
sir.
let everyone know that I only do women. So
Well,
Hillary. I'm right. It's better than the
Quick, Finkel, hit the button. Hit the link. Ariel's leaving. It's safe. Oh, why does it take so long for my voice to reach Dirk?
I don't know. I think because he's on YouTube and there's that 20-second delay.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. I hate
That's
when that
I
happens.
keep
When you're
telling
right.
him that he needs to turn it down because, and he's like, he keeps giving me dirty looks. But now that you said that, why is it taking so long for your voice to reach him? It's like, no, because there is that delay.
Well, actually, it's good to be reminded of that sometimes.
Yeah, but it probably drives you nuts when you hear that echo sometimes.
Well, but that wasn't like whenever somebody's microphone is echoing, and then it's usually like really loud. That was like off in the distance.
Yeah. I got to try and find a different headset that doesn't pick up uh, everything. This is the one I've got is like a call center headset that's supposed to be noise
Oh,
canceling, but I've found out that it's not that noise canceling.
have you seen these commercials? I've been seeing them in front of like YouTube things for that earplug with the automatic translator in it.
Yeah, I just saw one of those.
I I looked out of curiosity, and like that one that they're pushing, it's like $35. And then I also noticed on Amazon that there's some that are like $350. And I'm thinking, yeah, is it possible that they're doing the same thing? You know?
Well, the thing is okay, those would probably be a good idea, like for, you know, going to family gatherings where, because it's all, um, like a mixed,
Okay, Nerdy's leaving. Okay, Nerdy. Are you going to the big screen or are you just totally leaving? Is today still Sunday? Oh, yeah, Nerdy's back to having med stuff tomorrow.
Oh, she's probably gonna eat dinner and then
Oh, that's right. I
go to
forget
bed
what
so
time
that
it is.
she can. Oh, she has to go cook. See?
Okay. Anyway, you were saying about those would be good for family gatherings.
What? Yeah, like where you have one person who's marrying into a family of only Italian speaking or Spanish speaking or
Mhm.
whatever. Um, and so the one person who only speaks English can wear it and understand all the conversations. Or maybe if you're traveling.
I was just going to say, because even if they're just like on the level of Google Translate, you know, if they'd give you enough to go by, even if like all the grammar's off and stuff. I would imagine the really expensive ones are probably, you know, more accurate.
Oh, you never know.
I know, but well, you know what? Here's something that you could do. You could start doing a thing like on comparison shopping and buy one of the $35 ones and one of the $350 ones, and then give us a report on which one, how whether the one's worth more or not.
Okay, and you're talking to someone whose favorite word is free? So, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, but when you when you're always looking to get things free or to buy them cheap, that's how you end up with. I don't want to say anything, but look behind you, about 12 feet.
Yeah, I know. No, actually, I have found that I mean, just like and I hate to say it, just like food, everybody says, "You don't buy store brand, it's no good. You've gotta buy, the name
Mhm.
brand." It's okay, there are some things that I am a name brand snob on, but most of the time I can take the store brand and it's the same thing. It just has a different label on it.
Well, that's the way I am. There are certain things where it's like, no, it has to be Heinz ketchup, you know. But then there's other. Well, one thing I definitely don't go cheap on when I buy is meat. If I'm going to have a steak, I want good steak. But yeah, a lot of the things it's well, those store brands. A lot of times they're made by the same company.
Mhm. And see, my meat, I don't even buy at the grocery store. I actually get it from, well, I guess the butcher shop. Um,
Mm.
we actually buy it from the farmer and then take it in and
Oh,
get it processed. So I don't have a name brand on my meat.
well, like for meat though, I was talking more like cuts of meat. You know, like when I was a kid, there was well, they didn't call it butcher shop, they called it meat packing
Yep,
place.
yep.
Um, but you'd go in and they'd actually take you, it'd be like a few people at a time. You actually went back in the cooler and picked out, oh yeah, give me that steak, give me that steak there, and give me, that and it was always really popular in the summertime.
Probably because it was the only cool place in town.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they did have display case outside with like I think like the hamburger and stuff would already be out there, but for your cuts of meat and that, you'd actually go back through the cooler and pick out the exact pork chops you wanted and stuff like that.
Yeah, we actually have one here. Um, it's not a chain, it's just a local place, but the you don't get to actually see the animal, on the hooks, but they do put, display of tomahawk steaks or sirloins or whatever, and you can pick which one you want. They even have, like pig snouts and pig ears and pig's feet.
It's not nice to make fun of them.
I know. And then you can get the bones.
Oh
They
yeah,
don't sell them. They don't sell them for like soup bones. Well, they do. I take that back. They actually separate them out between soup bones and dog bones.
well,
And the dog bones are 50 cents a piece, and the soup bones are X amount per pound. And it's like, really? They're the same thing.
I don't know if this is standard practice everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised, but like around here, for deer season, which started yesterday, um, people they'll get a deer and they'll take it to butcher shop, then to be cut up and stuff. What they actually do, they'll weigh your deer and they'll give you then that much meat. They don't actually give you your deer. It'll be like the guy that came in before you or whatever.
Yeah. And the other thing also that you pay for on that is when they weigh your deer, um, and let's just say it weighs 200 pounds, you're actually only going to get about 150 pounds of meat because they're weighing the bones and the hide and everything that's
Yeah.
still in there. But you have to pay for the processing to get rid of the uh, guts and all of that.
Well, the guts all come out when you're still out in the woods if you.
Right. If you're a good deer hunter, you hang it in a tree, split it open, and pull all that out while it's still warm.
Now we didn't hang them in the tree, just do it on the ground. But we also our deer never went to the butcher. We just did them on the kitchen table. Okay. STD said where he was at, they would give you your actual. And I think the ones around here too, if you say to them, I want my deer, that they will do that.
Right. Well, and see, it's deer hunting season here too, but around here we've got that wasting deer disease or whatever it is,
Uh,
almost like blue tongue. So I don't think, I mean, there's still going to be deer hunters out there, but I don't think there's going to be a lot of deer meat processed.
yeah.
Ariel, you have
Another
to do
thing,
that with any animal you butcher, including fish.
Well, the other thing about gutting them out in the woods is, it makes them like 50 pounds lighter.
Yeah, easier to carry.
Although, like a lot of people, they'll save the heart and liver out of them.
Hmm.
I think it's been longer ago than that for me, STD. I can't remember exactly when I quit. If I might have been when I went to college, when I found out that wait a minute, you mean everybody doesn't get Monday off after Thanksgiving to go deer hunting? I'm not sure if I thought, yeah, that's not really worth it anyhow.
Yeah, it's been about yeah, since about then, since I went, and the reason why I quit is I um I guess the day that we went, I decided it wasn't worth it, and me and the dog curled up and took a nap while, deer walked by us.
Yeah, I didn't really like killing them. I had no trouble with like the small game. It's so hard to stare a deer in the eye.
I didn't have trouble with it. I guess I finally got bored with it.
Mm.
It was like, okay, yeah, we've got plenty of meat. Why I don't need to be out
Yeah.
here. I could be at home, folding clothes or whatever.
Ugh.
Oh, don't you start your yawning. It's early for you.
I know, and I actually had a pretty good night's sleep last night.
Um,
Like the weekend,
you mean this
nobody's
morning?
bugging me. I don't think I was up real late last night. Not sure.
Let's see.
Man, I hate African trophy hunters. That's like now, you go back to the olden days, back when people first sort of became aware of Africa or whatever, the 1800s and that, when a guy would go out there with his elephant gun or whatever, that was a challenge. Now these people go there and they'll pay thousands of dollars, and the guides take them out, and I mean, they practically hold the animal for them. And then they come home and put that head on their wall. It's like, just leave them alone.
I can tell you were still up at 4:15 this morning.
Oh, okay. I guess it was later than I thought. Oh, is that when I sent you an email?
Yes.
Okay. I must have been up to at least five or so then.
No, I have 4 left. No, folding
Also,
clothes isn't boring because you can, argue with them while you're folding them. Damn it, I said lay this way.
see, I found the easiest method for, well, actually, the easiest method is the way I used to do it. I just left them in the dryer and I used my dryer as like a dresser. And I go out
Mhm.
and get a shirt out of the dryer, but I, I don't do that anymore. But the next easiest method is to have an aide, and she just does that stuff. And it's like, okay, if it's going to make you happy to fold it, but I don't really care.
Let's see. In my house, it goes from the dirty clothes basket to the washer to the dryer. And then the next person who does laundry takes it out of the dryer and puts it in a laundry basket. And that's where it sits.
See, my thing is, after I was living alone a while, I thought, why am I doing all this extra work? So I just turned my laundry room into my dressing room, and I would just go and take my clothes off and put them in the washer, and then grab fresh clothes out of the dryer. Or if I'd had to, I took them out of the dryer and they were in a pile over there on the counter. But like my washer was the hamper. I would throw clothes in there until they got a load, and I'd wash them. So yeah, I ain't got no need for a basket anymore or anything like that. The advantage is being a poor bachelor. Okay, so I'm looking at chat, and it's kind of
Okay.
weird. There was a string of comments by Finkel. Then he stopped and it became a string of comments by STD.
Mhm.
It's like, uh, you people can take turns. You can.
Oh, that's what they're doing is they're taking turns. Well, and then, Ariel's in here every once in a while he's making his coffee.
I haven't bothered folding clothes. They're just going to get unfolded.
Well, I'll fold clothes that like my not necessarily fold, but I'll I'll put away my nice clothes. Of course, I don't wear them that often.
Well,
I don't really have any nice clothes anymore.
I got a woman for that, for folding my clothes.
STD, you don't have to sit on your hands again.
I do that all the time.
You sit on STD's hands?
Yep. He's got soft hands. No, sorry I took long. I got fans and they like to harass me. They text me, give me
Hey,
a hard
Vips.
time.
Hello, Vegas.
What's going on, Vegas?
Vips, I got to tell you something. This disturbs me. But I got to watching someone else's channel, and I didn't mean to stick around for a while, but then they were looking at one of your videos. And what bothered me is I was sitting there siding with you. I don't like
What?
doing that. Yep, I do not like doing that, Vips. Do not make me do that. Well, because, well, it was actually funny. I don't even remember. Vips can say whatever the panel was. I don't remember whose it was. But he was on there and he said, "Oh, you guys might like this video of mine." And he was filming at a car wash or someplace. And the guy actually came at him with a steel pipe. Now, everybody on the panel was like saying Vips was in the wrong because he was there invading the guy's privacy and stuff, you know. And we can discuss the whole filming in public thing and stuff. But I mean, the guy came out with a pipe. And then the guy thought better of it, and so he decided, well, I'm not going to beat this guy up, but what I will do is vandalize the shit out of his car. And he just assumed that the car sitting there was Vips. And he I think he broke the mirror or something, then he was like spray painting the car. And all those people on the panel were blaming Vips for this guy being a maniac. And I was sitting there going, what? Oh, and they called him a snitch because he called the cops. It's like, if you came out of the store or something and you saw your car all vandalized, wouldn't you hope somebody had called the cops? So
That's
yeah,
what
Vips,
insurance. That's what insurance is for.
yeah. But don't put me in that position again, Vips. Although I did think it was funny, they put a poll in chat, and it was like, who do you think was in the wrong, the person filming or the person being filmed? And I think the people whose channel it was, they thought it was going to be like a landslide against Vips, and the majority like sided with Vips, and that kind of freaked them out a little bit too, I think. But yeah, I couldn't believe though the way they were like, it's all your fault. A guy decided to walk across the parking lot and come at you with a pipe. It's like, what the hell? I'm done. Now let's start making fun of Vips. Yeah,
60% sided with him. So I
yeah.
guess you're
Well,
part of the 60%, Mockster. You're
There you
not by
go.
yourself.
There you go.
yeah, I know. I checked. It was like around 60-40. But it was like that was like the people that were in chat, the ones up on the panel. If you were just going by them until one guy joined and started being like, "What the hell are you guys talking about?" But everybody on the panel, if you'd gone by them, you'd have thought it was 100% thought he was in the wrong.
What point did Mockster make, Vips?
By the way, I made real coffee. I didn't make instant coffee.
Oh, good.
STD's fault.
I don't even have any instant coffee around.
Oh, you always got to have instant.
Well, the thing is, the Keurig is only like 2 minutes.
You know, what happens if the lights go out?
What do you use for making instant?
Oh,
Don't you
I
need
got a
the
gas.
hot
I got a
water?
gas stove. I got a little gas stove.
Oh, okay.
You know, not
You
propane,
can,
but the but not whatever the hell that shit is. Lighter fluid.
oh, I see.
Lighter fluid.
Whatever it is, whatever it's called.
Car- No, not kerosene.
Oh, starts with the
Um,
B.
Um,
Butane.
butane.
My bad. Listen, I don't make coffee like you guys do. I actually boil the water. I actually put the coffee grounds in the water. I let it boil there, and then I use I do old school like Puerto Ricans do. I have a
yeah,
colador. It's a cloth strainer, and I strain it through there. And then I got to wait, and it goes down, and then I add my little creamer to it, and it's good to go.
yeah, you damn Amish people.
Then it's more work because then I got to clean everything, I got to wash everything. It's just a pain in the ass. Yeah.
By the way, put a 743 in chat if you agree with me. No, is there
Don't
anybody else
even
here? No,
start
I
that.
do not. No, I don't like that either. Um, but is there anybody else here who puts their cream in the cup before their coffee or tea? I
I
always
do.
do that.
I always put it in first. My old lady gets pissed off. What are you
Okay.
doing? You ruined it. Whatever.
I put my cream in first unless I'm at a restaurant where you can't put it in first.
Yeah, they just bring you the. Yeah.
Yeah, if you go like to a Dunkin' Donuts, whatever, that's already gonna be everything's gonna be in there already.
Yeah. The only time, like
Go
a
ahead.
lot of places, if you get tea, they'll bring you a pot and you pour it yourself. But yeah, I've never been anywhere that will put a coffee pot on the table.
Yeah. Black is good, STD. Um, I notice a lot when they make their coffees, like in these coffee joints, they'll drop the sugar and the creamer in there before they fill it up because it kind of
Oh,
mixes it all
really?
at once. Yeah. I always
So
shake my cup. But
most places I've ever been to, they'll bring you the coffee, but they have that little creamer pot that so you can decide how much cream you want yourself.
yeah, I'm
Or
talking.
they have the little.
I'm talking like Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks. When you
Uh,
get it, yeah. If you go to a little diner or something, you either got the little cups, the little creamer cups, and the
hey,
sugar's on the
Park.
side. You put it in yourself, but I know what you're talking about with the little silver stainless steel thingy for the milk.
Yeah. By the way, Vips, let me just mention anytime you're welcome to come up here as long as you behave yourself. Um,
Yes, black coffee is good. That's the only way my mama drinks it.
I have never liked sugar in my coffee.
I don't put sugar in my coffee. I put something else in it. It looks like sugar. It's cocaine. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that's why you get a buzz from it.
Yeah. Now I do drink about 5 cups. I say this is it's 16 ounce or more. I got the big cup upstairs. It's at least 20 ounce.
By the way, for any of you that weren't here at the beginning, the FMAC podcast, we've now changed channels. The channel still needs work, but that's the new one there. We will hear you. Well, I don't know if that's a permanent name or not, but you want to go over and subscribe to that. So when we're doing our people stories, you'll be able to find us easy.
Kyle wants to drink some coffee with me. You're more than welcome. Best time to drink coffee is after I eat something, even my dinner. Doesn't matter. If I go out and eat, I can't wait to get back home to make me a cup of coffee.
I never used to drink much, and now I'm having a couple of cups a day, which of
Yeah.
course with my cup comes out to a couple of quarts a day.
First thing I do in the morning is drink me a cup, and then I get going. I don't even want you to even talk to me until I don't drink that cup. Ricky makes it for me, and I'm like, "What the hell's taking so long? Did I leave dishes over there or something?" I hear her doing something. She's like, "No, I'm doing something else." So can you please just bring me my damn coffee? I got the Joneses going over here. I got the monkey on my back. I gotta get it off.
Like those, was it the Snickers commercials that people wouldn't be themselves until they had the Snickers bar or
Yeah,
something?
the Snickers. Yeah, eat something. You're hungry. Yeah, yeah. You have a Snickers. Yeah, turns into a woman or something. Something funny.
Yeah, because they were hangry.
That's it. Hangry.
Now, see, I drink coffee until around noon, and then I drink iced tea.
Oh, okay. I see. I can. You know what? A lot of times I'll drink coffee before I go to bed. It just puts me to sleep.
Yeah.
But I've been drinking. This is not a lie. I've been drinking coffee out of my baby bottle since I was a child. So just saying. Puerto
Wow.
Ricans. Puerto Ricans give coffee to their children.
Yeah, the caffeine doesn't affect me either.
I know that's a lot of times I'd be here and I'd say, it'd be 11 o'clock or something. I'd say, I'm going to go make a coffee. And somebody go, "You're making coffee this time of night?" It's like, yeah, doesn't bother me.
Especially if I'm up Saturday night watching fights or something. I'm gonna have two cups of coffee that night
Mm.
at least.
You know, the other side of that, though, the negative side is it also doesn't help. Like to drink coffee to stay awake, that doesn't really work for me either.
Right.
That's
Well,
why I
too
keep the meth around.
yeah, too much coffee give you a stomach ache too. But
Mhm.
yeah, meth is good, except for start losing teeth and puts holes in your head.
Well, I mean, everything in moderation.
Right. Yeah, I only smoke meth on the weekends myself.
Yeah.
The rest of the week, I smoke crack cocaine.
Yeah.
Take it easy. You take it easy.
I was gonna say which one do you prefer?
Oh, the meth, of course. Makes me hallucinate. I think people are following me everywhere.
Oh, I didn't think you could see me.
It opens up my senses. It's like I become a superhero when I smoke that meth. Any little noise, got me on guard.
Well, then I guess people need to actually see you on the weekends so we can watch you dance, right?
Yeah.
See him crawling across the ceiling.
I do that Fred Astaire dance, in my mind.
Yeah.
It's funny how they kept that room, and they've used it for different movies and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They've done other productions with that spinning room.
Yeah, I've never had any drug beyond pot.
Well, you missed out on a lot.
Probably the strongest drug I ever had was, like whiskey.
Nah, I'm sure they've given you something stronger in the hospital. You never been under?
Mm. When I was a kid, the
Okay.
only
Yeah.
surgery I've ever had in my life was tonsils when I was like 3.
Yeah. You know they don't do that anymore. It's rare.
Yeah, yeah. They actually kids have to really suffer with it for a while before they decide that it's better to take them out.
Yeah, Cart, you get used to it. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, that's true too. You build up a tolerance.
Yeah. It's like anything else, right? You drink a 6 pack of beer, you don't even get drunk. But if you never drank, when you had two, you already, you got a nice little buzz going.
Well, I mean, it doesn't even have to be like food related or anything. I mean, just think like when we first met, I couldn't stand to be around Mexicans for more than 15 minutes at a
Well,
time.
yeah, I don't blame you. I can't stand to look at myself in the mirror either. I call ice on myself every day.
I can't stand to look in the mirror. When you drink great coffee, you can never drink the.
Yeah, I actually add something to it, Cart, so it doesn't have that instant taste. You know how they make instant, right? It's really instant coffee is really not good for you either. It's not healthy for you. They
What do
like
they do
SPD,
to
have a
it?
good night.
Okay,
okay,
SPD, we'll see you.
yeah, man. Stay away from the coffee, buddy. That way you can go to sleep. It must be late over there.
No, it's not early over there.
I know that. I'm being sarcastic. Everything I say is not real, folks. I'm full of crap.
Are your eyes brown too?
At times they can be, depending on what I'm wearing.
Okay. You have those hazel eyes.
Yes, ma'am. They could be green, they could be whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Hey, Earl, if you come up with any ideas like for the new channel or anything else, it's like I, I right now I have no
Yeah.
creativity in me.
Um, you know that the website where I used to create a lot of my stuff, do all my pictures, I can't remember the name
Yeah.
of it, and I thought I had it saved in my favorites, and I cannot find it, and I don't know the name of it. I didn't pay for that shit, but now I can't find it, bro. So I was looking earlier.
Uh,
Um,
Um,
I know one. I got one, the Photar one. I got that one, but the other one I don't have.
yeah. Yeah, I don't think you used Canva, did you?
No, well, yeah, I have, but it's not that one.
Yeah, because
okay.
that's a
I
free one, I
was
think, isn't
I was gonna say the
it?
photar and then the upload image, remove background, the free
I know,
sound effects from Fesliyan Studios,
No,
and the sound effects soundboard. Those are
but
the only ones that I have.
I have used all those though.
did you ever try Adobe?
Yeah, well, the one that I use for my machine where I can cut stuff out and all that, that's like just
Yeah.
like Photoshop. That's Adobe, like Adobe. That whole format
Yeah.
is kind of the same.
All right,
Okay. It
Cart's
wasn't
reneging on her
Blender.
coffee.
What do you mean you're gonna renege? There's no reneging. Too late. We done drank that one. We drank half of it and we snorted the other half.
So I know it wasn't Blender. It wasn't Corel, right?
No,
Vista.
no.
I'm just looking at some names.
Uh, yeah.
Let's see. Here's a PC mag of the best for 24. Adobe, Canva, Procreate, Corel, Sheriff. Mm.
I tried to Procreate. I really liked it. I did it a bunch of times.
And look what you unleashed on the world.
Yep.
By the way, you know how we had those weird things happening with text of people being dropped for no reason? I Googled that, and I guess that's a common thing that's been going on. Photo director, my edit, Vista, Stencil, Snappa, Lunacy, Pixlr, Vector, Design Wizard, Adobe Affinity, Visme, and PicMonkey. None of those sound familiar?
No,
I know, what the hell were you using?
I don't know. Let's see if I find it.
Probably something that he made up in his mind.
No. I've talked to people in the chats and I've told them which one I've used. The name of it, because people have asked me the name of it. I just can't. I don't even know what it starts with.
Figma.
No. If you say it, I'll say yeah. Oh, that's it. But no. I see a bunch of AIs here. I don't see the one that I'm looking for.
Okay, let me add that to my Googling AI graphic software. Well, the top
Yeah,
five,
it's like a
according to
photo.
this,
Da Vinci.
No. I do have a bunch of cool freaking websites. Oh, I'm going through all of them now. There's a lot here.
Adobe,
Oh, that's Quora.
Canva,
Framer.
No.
Designs AI.
Olzard or you lizard or whatever that is.
No.
AutoDraw doesn't sound right. Chroma with a K.
No.
Luca.
No.
Luca this.
Luca.
Kittle.
No.
Oh, let me go check something real quick.
I really don't know the name of it. Damn.
'Cause, 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 'cause
pick
Well,
which ones?
for my avatar, you used Photor.
Yes, yes, I did. And then I have another one. I just don't know the name of it. That's the main one that I always used. I used to use it all the time. I've always had Photar, but I didn't know they had a thing online that I could use that works just like that first one you told me that it works like Canva. Um,
Jasper.
no,
Hmm. Word.
let me see if it's this one. No, this is
You
music.
know, it wouldn't be a big deal finding a new one, but you paid for that one.
Yeah, the other one I have credits and everything, and like all my pictures, all my shit is there, bro. It's in the library. I could always go in there and
Yeah.
anytime and get my stuff. It's just I don't know the name of it.
Cart said Skippy.
I wish.
Will level you up.
It's funny that I mean you had to have it bookmarked.
I did have it bookmarked, but I don't want to pull it up because I got shit on here and I don't want to upset people. But
Open Art AI.
no,
Okay.
I don't want people to peek into my mind and see what kind of shit I go to. Well, what did I just do? No.
Yeah, you're not showing your screen.
Well, no, I was, but
Oh,
I don't want people to hate me.
Too late.
Well, I don't mean Muckster.
I'm just looking at my bookmarks in case I had bookmarked it sometime, but
Yeah. See, Photar, I could see it's right, and they were together. One, it was one above the other, because they kind of go in order when you put them in there. But no, it's not there.
now I have Canva here.
No, it's not Canva. I've used Canva.
Yeah.
I mean, I have all how you say um I'm signed into all of those. I've used them all. You can use them freely. I mean, you can only do so much.
Yeah.
But
Bazart.
no.
Figma.
Mm-mm.
Pablo.
No.
Affinity.
No.
GIMP.
No.
Inkscape.
No.
Final Cut.
Nope.
Tensor Art.
Nope.
Autodesk.
Nope.
You already said Vector.
Yeah, this may be a foreign one. Like it may be Chinese. I think Photar's Chinese. Uh, uh,
Cart recommended Marco Polo.
it doesn't have like a Chinese name. It's you can read it in English. It's not any of the ones you said. But,
Mosaic Art Lab.
no.
You know what would be
Marco Polo.
There it is, Marco Polo.
something that would make you want to strangle somebody? If Killing Time would come in right now and you go, hey, what's the name of that graphics program? You'd go, oh, you mean Pluton? You'd be like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
now I gotta kill you.
I told him to go to sleep, so earlier.
Now, did you see him around somewhere or you were talking?
Oh no, he texted me. He's a ball buster. Let me tell you. Now I just said that. Now I'm in trouble. Um, Let me find some pictures, or maybe the pictures have the name of the.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I go to my folder.
yeah, yeah. They might have like a watermark or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Or just yeah.
I get this to open. Let's see.
Yeah. See, why couldn't you just use like Adobe or Corel Draw? Those I could remember.
Right. I got like thousands of pictures though. That's the thing.
I know.
Let's see. I don't know.
That kind of stuff just bugs me though, because it's like, where would your bookmark go to?
I don't know. Maybe I deleted it by mistake.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go through it and delete some. Like I'll go through them, and sometimes these websites don't exist anymore or whatever. They got shut down, and then I
Yeah, a
start
lot of
deleting
times
them.
I'll
Maybe
have.
I deleted it by
Yeah,
mistake or something. Yeah, thinking it was maybe I pushed the wrong button.
yeah, I'll have stuff over there that it's like, oh, I'm going to check this out sometime, and then it's just there forever.
Yeah. Let's see. I hit the properties to see if it has the name on it, but like this PNG I made, it just says YouTube banner or whatever that it knows I created it for that, but
Yeah.
it's not showing. I don't know. That's all right. I'll find it. I just gotta take my time and go through it. I
Well,
just I have, go ahead.
if you're laying in bed at 3 o'clock in the morning, and the name comes to you, make sure you hop up and write it down or something. Otherwise, in the morning you go, "Oh, what
Yeah,
was it? I remembered it last night."
yeah. No idea. No idea. That would suck if I never found it again.
Oh,
Oh, maybe it's in here. Oh, I found it. I just had to write AI. There's actually a folder here. I didn't see it.
uh,
So
what's
which
it
one is
called?
it?
Take a guess. Starts with an A. Yeah, I would have never guessed it in a million years.
AI.
Uh, art guru.
Ah,
Yeah. Am I not signed in? I'm not signed in. Yeah, baby. And we're back. I would have never guessed that in a million years. Where to go my credits? Didn't lose anything. I don't know who the company is. I don't think it's American. There's a lot of foreign shit in there, like stuff written in Spanish and other things like Spanish, or a lot of German too. You can look at other people's artwork, but it's mostly all foreign stuff. Yeah, it's not showing me any of my work. That's all right. Yay. Shit, half of those music ones that I use, I don't remember their names either. I always got to go into that folder to find them.
yeah.
It's pretty neat. I've been finding out a lot of stuff about that. You really don't own none of that stuff, even though you created it. Really, it's really not yours.
Wasn't I think on one of those, I don't know if it's Suno or what, where you could like pay like to have the ownership of it. Then I think like so businesses could use it in a commercial or
Uh,
something.
Still, I don't know, man. I watched a whole video on the copyright on all that shit, bro.
Or maybe that's all they probably still own it, but you're just buying the rights of it for
Yeah, it's kind of
that
weird.
purpose.
Yeah, I don't care because I'm not trying to make money. We're just having fun with it. But yeah, anytime like if they want to claim that shit, they can, man. Yeah, it seems like either my haven't been in here like 2 months or more, but it's not finding my my creations, or it's just gonna take forever for that to upload because there's so many in it. There's thousands of them. Oh, good thing I didn't show anyone what I was looking at here.
Hmm.
Yep, people create some of these AIs with naked girls, man. They come out pretty good too, but why? And it's all in Spanish. The
Well, you should be able to read it.
yeah, I can read it. It's all the prompt for the AI. So what I'll do is I just go to this guy's channel or his page thing, and then I just look at all his nastiness over there. You can tell it's AI though; it's a little off. I like AI and I don't like AI because it'll do some wacky stuff. Like it knows, but it doesn't know. I think they only allow it to do like they have good AI, but they give us the crappy AI. So just to keep us happy.
Yeah.
You make a guy and he's got three arms. There's one arm's coming out of his back. Well, I didn't write three arm man, but it's there. You know what I mean? Or one leg's longer than the other, or something stupid like that. So you got to be really specific with it to actually get what you want. Sometimes you got to write like a whole book, and it'll do it. But I've watched videos on how to talk to the AI or how to write your prompts in there so you get exactly what you want. And that shit ain't easy to do sometimes. You got to use the proper wording. And then sometimes you just swear the AI just read your mind and did exactly what you wanted. And if there's any artists out there, do you think AI is cheating? Could you use AI with your art, or do you prefer? I think people are more creative more than this AI is, but because a lot of what you see in AI is repetitive. It's repetitive stuff. Like a lot of the music we make, a lot of it sounds the same. Very funny. Very, very funny. All right, so this guy made a prompt. So the girl's there, like in a bikini. She's on her knees, and she has no top on, but you can't see nothing. She's covering herself with her hands. Yet she's got her one hand, her left hand is like up to her mouth on her face, and then she's got like an extra hand on covering one boob with the regular hand on the other side. You see, AI sucks. Stupid man. Who's the third hand? It's not my hand.
Well, we're down to 4 watching.
Yeah, I think I bored them. And what's cool with the art guru, like I can use other people's like if they created something, I can actually download it and use it for myself. Um,
Oh yeah.
I think in Photar you can too. It's a little different the way they do it over there. They all do it a little different, but I can use the prompt for myself and make something similar to it. But over with the Photart, they there's a lot of artists that they do just digital art stuff. They'll make something and then it says that the creator kept the prompt private, so like they don't want you to know their skills and how they come up with it. But I can still take their picture and reuse it and just type something in there with that picture, and I can get something similar to that picture. But yeah, I like to make my own stuff though. I don't like using other people's. Like if I make you something, I'll tell you this was my creation, no one else's. You can go ahead and use it. Can't nobody say to Nikki that I copied that with from somewhere. It didn't come from nowhere else. She saw when I made it anyways, but
Right.
it was right then and there. It's one of a kind. So I mean, there may be one similar to it, but that one we made. Uh, you can find a million witches. You just write witch and look at images. You can pick any one and use it as an avatar. But it
That
really,
one
it's not
and
yours. You know what I mean?
that one we made. I just changed it to the original one
Yeah,
that
yeah.
we all decided we didn't like.
Well, you can see better with the second one that I made. You can see it better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're up to 6.
Yeah. And the one I liked, you didn't like, but that's all right.
Yeah, and
I'll show you the
I
one I
think you
like.
had gold on it or something.
No, oh yeah, no, but there's another one that's black and white. Let me see if I find it. I'll show it to you here. I was trying to open up those pictures over there, but they don't want to open up, but that's all right.
Cart, I know what you mean. I was last night. All of a sudden I looked at my clock and I went, "Wait a minute, it's December." I could have swore we still had like a week of November left.
No, it went by quick.
Okay, you had one with the white W.
Yeah. This one doesn't have nothing on it. It's just a picture. Give me a second. Let me open Photar back up. I closed it. Photar, whatever it's called. I don't know. It may have been she was all white. That's why. Yeah.
Oh, it's already the dreaded Monday for cards.
Already. Oh, here we go. Push the wrong button. Uh, did it pop up? Can y'all see that or
Yeah,
no?
yeah,
Okay, so this one I had but the moon really don't go with the.
right. You want it up on stage.
Is it? Oh yeah, put it up on stage. Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's the wrong.
No, I bounced
Oh,
back. I gotta find it now. I got Kamala fighting with Donald Trump. Those are cool. They're beating each other up. Here they go.
yeah,
That's your picture there, the one you're using.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's if you go back,
And there's that one. This is more realistic type of. The
right,
other one's more like a cartoon. But you see how the moon don't. It's in front of, like, in between the trees.
right.
Yeah. There's that
I
one.
I think it's that one that we based it off of. We just made the dress more flowing.
Yeah, you didn't want it all white either. You said.
Right.
And then that's it. I think, yeah, I erased all the other ones. I had erased them. So, but yeah. There's bunches over there. Yeah, cart get your shopping done.
My shopping is done.
Yeah, I talked to my mother today. She thought it was like Christmas time or whatever. She don't realize, but yeah,
Mhm.
I told her no, it was Thanksgiving just now. Christmas is coming up. She makes me laugh. She goes, I'm calling you, but I didn't call you. Your brother was the one that called and told me to talk to you. It's where she gives him a hard time or whatever, and then he'll get me on the phone so I can distract her and talk to her and get her mind off of whatever it is she's fussing about. But she's something else. Let me tell you, handful. Cannot tell that woman what to do. So what's the thing up on top, Moxter? I can see the chat. What's are those headphones? What is that up there? I don't know what that is. I can't
Oh,
tell.
it's chat symbol.
Oh, okay. I got you.
It's like the two little
Yeah, yeah.
chat
I
balloon
see it now.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I couldn't tell what it was. Now that you say it, I get it.
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't sleep much last night. My dog was just being an a-hole all night long. I got very little sleep.
Hey, where did we all go?
It's the snow.
I know. I thought that was a background thing.
The snow whited us out.
Hang on.
Oh, was that you or was that Muck?
That was me.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I thought it was Muck.
The funny thing is, I was clicking on another tab right when it happened. I went, "What I do?"
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I looked over to the side and I thought, "No, there's no way I could have hit that button."
Yeah, that's what people need to realize that sometimes when we're talking, we can't look at the screen if we're on something else. We have to be off that screen. Not unless you got a split screen, but
Oh, I guess I gotta click on background. Duh. There.
oh,
Now see,
okay.
on this one, it's gray
It
and
looks
green rather than black and
yeah.
green.
It's because of the back. I think the background kind of bleeds through a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, I did background removal on it,
Okay.
so it wouldn't have a
Right.
frame.
Right.
And so and the inside was white, so I think it like removed that also and
Yeah.
left it that way.
I gotta go get my gloves now. My hands are getting cold.
Mhm.
I was sitting by a fire, but someone put the fire out, put
All
me
right,
out.
I'll turn the. I
I need
gotta
to
find the right one.
I need to make me a little cardboard box house so I can sit in there, stay out of the cold.
There.
That's how she imagines Nikki looks.
Yeah.
It's pretty close.
Cold hearted, yeah. Very cold. The abdominal snowman. Mm-hmm.
Well, she might have actually been talking about the witch picture.
Well, that too.
Does does Frosty have a wife? I think he did in one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think there was a Mrs. Frosty. Yeah. I don't know if I asked you or not. You know what they call a old snowman?
No.
Water.
Okay. I had
I
a
was
real
going to
good
say
one.
something melty.
Yeah, I had a real good one, but I can't remember it now. I have to go back, but it was good. It was like a black joke, and it was hilarious.
Melty the snowman. I haven't bought a single present.
I
Oh,
think
that's always next Christmas. Yeah. I used to buy a lot.
the joke was something like how can you tell someone's not black without saying they're not black? And then the guy goes, "Hello, kids, Dad's home."
That's mean.
I love those. Those are great.
Well, the one, another racist one I was kind of liked was if a black man and a Puerto Rican are in a car together, which one is who's driving?
Don't know. Puerto Rican.
The cop. The
Oh,
cop.
yeah. There you go. Is Boxing Day their Christmas? Is that what it is?
26.
Boxing Day is the day after
What,
Yeah.
but it's also a holiday.
for some countries.
What does it
Yeah,
mean? What does Boxing Day mean?
it goes way back in England. I
Something you
don't
put
know.
in a box and give to someone, like a gift in a box?
Mhm.
Or I don't. I've
Is it
seen
a
it,
day
but
off?
I never knew what it was.
Is it a day off for you, Cart?
I think it
Um,
is.
that's a week or so ago. I made a quote joke where I said in Australia the kangaroo's favorite holiday was December 26th. And
4110, which will be required to complete registration of your prize winnings.
Guess
I,
what?
uh,
I
Your
have a
prize winnings. Please contact your claiming agent Robert Jefferson at 315-366-4962. Your agent's contact info is 315-366-4962. May the Lord bless you and have a great day.
Yeah, that's all. Call it
Anybody
the
want to
same
call that and claim the Publishers Clearinghouse winnings of
oh,
32
so
million?
time. The best part of
Calling
it
me from Ontario.
was the end. Was the best part.
yeah,
May the Lord bless you and have a great day. Oh, this is not a scam.
Yeah.
You only have to
I was
send them
just
five
getting
hundred dollars.
I was just getting ready to mute you when it was saying your code number is 400. I said, this, I didn't know what it was that you got, and then it became
Yeah.
obvious what it was.
And by the way, Nikki, you still have that rotary phone hanging on the wall? That's what it sounded like when it rang. I know it's
I
just a ringtone, but yeah.
yeah, I actually set that ringtone for that
Yeah.
purpose.
Okay. My wife uses. She actually likes that ringtone. She's like,
So
get
do I.
That's
yeah.
that's my ringtone too. I
Is it?
rarely hear it. You hardly ever get actual phone calls. But
Right.
Well, calling me at 9:30 on a Sunday night from Ontario, Canada, to
Right.
tell me that I've won Publishers Clearinghouse.
sounds legit.
It
Yeah.
does. They have Publishers Clearinghouse in Canada. It's just the Canadian version of it. Don't you remember when you signed up for it?
Well, the one time
So
I
there's
actually did get an actual human who called me and said I had won the Publishers Clearinghouse. and, pick out your car color and blah, blah, blah. But then they wanted me, of course, to go to the store and get Western Union and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
So I kept this poor guy on the phone for 2 hours.
Nice.
And I went to the store and, the only store here in town, and I wrote down what I was doing and everything. And they got on the phone with Western Union, and Western Union gave me like a transaction number to give to the guy.
Yeah.
And
You can buy a gift card and put a penny on it and send it to them.
yeah, he finally hung up when every time he would try the transaction number, it would get blocked or something. But Western Union did say that they found him in New York.
Oh, okay. So they were able to trace him. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. My mother gets those phone calls all the time. I try to tell them, but they don't want to listen. They're like, that you qualify for
whatever you call solar panels and this and that. I go, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that sounds great. I said, you realize these are apartment buildings, right? Are you willing to, supply it to everyone that lives here? And they still keep going with their, and are you not listening to what I'm trying to tell you?
Yeah, that's funny because I was going to tell you a sure way to stop those the solar panels or any of the home improvement things is to tell them you rent.
Yeah.
Then they take you off their list. But obviously that guy wasn't getting the point.
No.
Oh, the other ones I like to do is when they call and they say, we need to reset your cable box or whatever that is. And they say,
Yeah.
well, how many TVs do you have? And the one time I told the person I had like 13, and they hung up on me like they didn't believe I had 13 TVs.
Well, I believe it.
Needless to say, 4 of them are set up as computer monitors, but
Right. That's what I use. Mine is a TV actually.
so is mine.
This is a Vizio. It works good.
Mine is actually an On from Walmart.
Yep. I use On. Sometimes I get off, but I like.
Well, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Very few and far between though.
You've never used off?
No, actually,
The
I
mosquitoes
like.
are around.
No,
Skin So Soft?
actually, nope, not Skin So Soft. It's Buggins. Buggins.
Buggins. Never heard of that one. See if I can get my camera to work now.
Jimmy Crickets. Okay, I think Cart's drunk.
Stupid camera.
Buggins is a natural insect repellent.
Okay. There's some stuff you can rub on you from out there that they won't bother you. I don't know what it is, but. Come on, camera.
Hey, Ariel just went swimming.
Yeah, it won't turn on.
No, actually, he's a ghost now.
I was earlier, right, Nikki?
Yeah.
There was nothing there. You could hear me. All you saw was my name. That was the only thing.
Well, when you turn, that's what it's doing now.
That's what just happened. It just happened now.
Oh, well, I see it over here. It just goes black. That's all. I didn't know that.
No. Nope, all that was there was your name underneath the fireplace.
Yeah. So I disappeared now?
There. Yeah, right now it's gone.
But on my screen, it's the black circles there. Just black.
Huh.
Hang on. Let me go look and see what it looks like on YouTube.
Yeah, virtual data fight.
Oh, yep. Your name is just down there on the floor.
I must be behind on you. Oh, I'm way behind on YouTube. Let me see. Come on, reset. Awesome. My hair was on fire.
Liar, liar. Hair's on fire.
Tell me when the part of the body that.
Oh well. Usually, when I turn the camera on,
Wow.
it'll come on for a little bit, and then once I come over into the StreamYard, it goes blank. I don't know why.
Did you see what Cart said? Most of the businesses there closed down from the 24th to January 3rd.
Yeah.
Oh, except the stores, of course.
Yeah, but and I'm probably wrong, but like over on that side of the world, don't they get more like paid time off or that you
Yeah.
have to take vacation at certain times, you know, that kind of stuff?
Oh yeah, yeah. Most of the rest of the what they call it, industrialized countries, yeah, they get more days off and
Yeah.
maternity days and all that stuff.
I watched a video today on 20 things that Americans do that may I guess they were from the UK that may seem strange. And that was one of the things. So it's not that they have to take the vacation, it's just everyone does it though. Like they don't save like if you have sick days, like everyone uses their sick days. It's just different. And like because Americans just want to work, 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 work. And, you know, sometimes people don't take vacations. Um, but I'll say I always took my damn vacations. That's my vacation. I'm taking it. Just saying.
Oh, see, I'm the type that I don't take vacation unless I'm forced to. Like where I work now, they said you have to take the vacation or you lose it. And it's like, okay, well,
Right.
so I'm actually taking the last week of the year off
Okay.
because I use the other 5 days for like doctor's appointments throughout the year.
Yeah, there's certain things you got to schedule around, but yeah, I get that.
Yeah, but if they would have let me carry it over till next year, I wouldn't have taken it off.
Right. And
I
I've
was,
never took I've never taken my whole vacation. Like, you know, I've had at least three or more, four. Some people have four, some people have five, depending on how long you were with the company. But yeah, five was the max. But I would at least take a week and a half. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I would always do it around holiday, like if it's 4th of July. So like I would extend it. I would. Everyone does it, but you just make it a longer vacation.
I think Cart's actually behind.
So she
okay, that would
yes.
make sense then.
Yeah, check the where you're at, Cart. I do that sometimes, and I'll be in chats, and then when I look, I'm like, wait a second, I'm like 5 minutes behind everyone over here.
Yeah, hit that live thing. Of course, she's not going to hear this for another 20 minutes.
Right.
Right. Yeah, we can write. You can write in the.
That's what I'm doing.
That is funny.
So I just put that up there, Ariel, so you could see what we were seeing.
I do that every day. I pretend I don't speak English either. Okay, she said yes.
Why is your mug different than what I'm seeing?
My face, me.
No, 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 no.
Oh,
Oh my God.
he moved something. He did something.
Yeah, I changed it a while ago. The one on the channel, and I noticed the one up there in the corner still has the old one. Let me
Yeah.
see what it looks like out here now. Okay, it did change it out here. I just put a temporary one in until our graphic designer can come up with something else.
Yeah, I had to purge a lot of my little avatars here. I went through a bunch of them.
She's still
One of my
behind.
avatars up there, isn't it? Behind. Oh,
Yeah,
What?
she's still behind.
no, but wait a second. Is it there? Let's see.
Yes, your avatar is there.
Yeah, you're behind, lady. Yes, you are. Plus, Mux has got that ghost avatar thing there or whatever. I don't know what that is.
That's not playing yet.
Oh, I thought maybe he was tricking people.
No.
Never did put a banner on.
Nope.
No, a little late for that.
Yeah, I was just thinking, why bother now?
Yeah, that's why I gave out the this is not medical, whatever. We're not doctors.
Oh, yeah.
I said it at the beginning, so if you're sick, you go see a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happens is every time I leave the YouTube page, it like pauses
Yeah.
over and then it stays behind. Then you gotta refresh it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've done that a few times. But not recently, but yeah, you'd come back and you'd be you'd be watching a panel and you'd be looking at chat and it'd be like something is not, what are these people talking about?
Yeah,
This
she's still
was
behind. Ariel.
It's one of my favorite pictures. I mean, there's nothing there to
that's
see,
killing
folks.
that's killing time. That was that time killing time went on camera and we caught him.
It's just a head with two arms and legs.
There's nothing to see here, folks. Keep moving on.
How about this one? This one's maybe better looking.
Oh my god. That's like zombie Ronald.
It is. Yeah, I love this one.
Hey kids.
You want to sit on my lap?
I'll be back.
I got that one from Muxter.
Okay. So, Muxter, what you need to do, since Cart's still behind, is share your screen and show her how to catch up the live.
No, I'm not Nick Nicky.
No, I'm not. Yes, you are.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this not opening here? Okay. So now,
We are watching the chat.
where are we?
Ariel.
You know what? Wait a minute. Okay.
La 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 la
This-
la la. La la la. It's 10:42.
Okay, well, she says she's caught up now.
Okay. About
Oh,
time. It's kind of fun because you kind of forget what you said and then she reminds you. There's
see, look,
always
that's I'm sharing the screen, and that's what my YouTube. Oh, there it just came.
there's always
Okay, this is weird stuff.
sharing the screen. Yeah, I went infinity on you. It was a little hard to, but it's all good.
Yeah.
King Kong.
I love Kong. It's one of my
Remember that
first
dark-
like monster type movies. He's not really a monster, you know.
Remember
That
that Star Trek episode? Kong.
Yeah, wrong Mexican, but yeah.
You know who I liked when I was a kid more than King Kong was Mighty Joe Young.
Was he first before Kong, or was Kong first?
No, I think he came after. Yeah,
Yeah,
was
they've made
sort
a
of a
couple of.
kinder, gentler.
Yeah, he wasn't as big either.
No,
Don't that much.
Where's the tail? Apes don't have tails. They're more like us.
we have tails.
We do.
In fact, we have a whole channel devoted to him. Nikki's hosting. Tell us your tales. There's an oldie but goodie.
Oh, the berry.
Yeah.
Yeah, the berries are great. I love the berries. I only made 5,000 berries.
Yeah.
Oh, I know
that's,
the one you.
Blacksmith Jeremy.
Yeah, I think it's stupid myself.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all talking about, but I agree.
But It's a Sasquatch picture with a dangle underneath it.
Oh, the tail. Yeah. Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's meant to be the tail.
I know it's not a tail.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was Sasquatch, I'd want to be him.
Ariel, were you the one that we were comparing rulers?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was funny. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say sounded like Mr. Nicky enjoyed that conversation too.
Yeah, he did. Even though he could only hear part of it.
Let me see if I can find something to entertain y'all.
Well, you
Let's
got to make
carry
it
on
quick.
with
You got
the
about 10 minutes,
Yes, ma'am.
at least for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna be bouncing here in a little bit because I did not sleep at all last night. But let's see what we can find over here. What's interesting?
Well, and that'll be 3 hours too. I think that's a decent time.
I already took my medicine. Yeah, that's why I said he's got about 10 minutes.
How about that one?
That almost looks like a self-portrait.
What does he got in his hand? Is that a?
Looks like a little whiskey bottle.
I think it's supposed to be a beer, but
A Corona.
could be. Got his pirate belt on. Got his little pirate gun. I don't know what
Are
it's
those
on.
Hey, hey,
cowboy
hey, hey!
boots?
Let's lay off the little pirate gun.
Hey, I got other stuff there too, but
Dunlap disease.
you looked at the face real good, right, Nikki?
Not particularly, no.
Oh, look at the picture, folks. Look at
All
it.
right, bring it up again.
Yeah, zoom in, zoom in.
Let me make it big.
That is not a candle cart.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I see it.
Who is that?
You know, I wonder. Don't take it down. I'm going to try something here. Oh, okay.
I can send you a
Doesn't
picture.
matter because it. Well, no, I didn't know if it would get bigger if I made it square.
Oh, hold on. I'll make it bigger. Give me a second. Let me get rid of this. How did I do it last time without the circle?
I think you have to go over to brand.
Oh no, that's what I just did.
No, I go to the settings. I can fix it here. Let's see. Oh,
Kind of looks like a cart. Of course, probably have to do the brand also for it to work.
that's all right. If I go out, then I can come back in and no big deal.
And we'll all be gone.
I do have a lot of pictures.
Yeah, that one that Killen was screwing around with stuff, and everybody was blaming me.
For what?
Yeah, I
Well, I think
remember that.
he was messing with stuff on screen, and then he pretended to be Finkel in chat. Oh, I know. It's when he was talking about the colostomies, or that's the right word. No, colostomies the bad. What is it called? When they stick the camera up your butt?
Colonoscopy.
Yeah.
Colonoscopy, yeah. And he put in chat under Finkel's name, I enjoy the colonoscopy. And Finkel's there, oh, that's Muckster. I'm like, why me? I never do things like that.
Oh no.
There's this
Of
thing.
course, I
Uh,
just realized I probably cannot do this here. Nope.
could you put that one up?
You should be able to.
His is equipment problem, not
Oh, okay.
that was me when I was 3 years old.
Yeah. He already had the beard. Yeah. I don't know where you got the
I
goat
just,
track from, but that thing is cool, man.
I just noticed that that one has white hair too. It shouldn't be white
Uh-huh.
hair.
Well, it was blonde, but it's a hot summer and it bleached it on you, the sun.
It had to match your go head.
Yeah. Let's see.
Does the goat look happy? Cart said.
Did she not see it?
No, she said,
She said,
why does the goat?
why does it
Oh,
look?
I
Yeah, why
swear.
does it look happy?
I don't know. There's this thing. Look at this thing. Evil Finkel. Yeah. It's just things I make and then I keep them for myself. What else is out here? I don't know what else is out here. I don't see nothing good. I have other folders. It's just I gotta watch what I put up there.
Yeah, I remember that one time you were looking for
Oh,
something,
I
and
change this.
the AI just like created a couple of naked women or something.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that. That
Yeah.
was, we were,
That's embarrassing.
all right, what did Lucy just put out?
Does she make videos?
She makes shorts
Oh, okay.
A lot of
under
Beatles shorts.
under Witchy Woman.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's her other.
Uh-huh.
It's her other name she uses. Yeah.
Ooh, witchy woman.
This one is actually kind of funny.
Bring it in here.
Huh?
So bring it in.
All right, it's a short. Hang on. Let me get to it
Yeah.
again. Oops, wrong thing. This one. Pause it.
No, thank you, Cart.
Duh.
That one took me a while to make.
How about present and share and share and add?
And audio.
Oh,
Hi, baby.
Hey, baby.
Just come to say hello, and I'm alive, Chrissy.
Is that who I think it is and his mom?
yeah.
Yeah.
What? Oh my God. What is that? That's a great thing.
Hey, baby.
Just come to say hello, and I'm alive, Chrissy.
I see. So they're just putting his face on the people. Yeah.
But they apparently, because I saw a bit of that somewhere. Apparently, well, Chris, I think, might have started, but a lot of people were saying nobody has seen Kimmy for a long time. So Wrangler today or yesterday,
Last night.
is that what it was? He pretended to talk to her in the other room.
Yeah.
That was that audio. Hey, baby, how you doing? Whatever. And it's like obvious to everybody that was his mother's voice.
Yeah. Hilarious.
Which only makes the whole thing that much more suspicious.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah, she's actually got quite a few of them out there that are cute. At least I think so.
his wife has passed on some 3 or 4 months.
So now mama's wifey. Okay. I thought didn't she live out here? Bluefield? Out this way?
Uh-huh. But nobody's actually seen her.
Right. She's only like about 26 minutes from my house. Well, the town is. I go out there from time to time. But I go well, it's funny because you're in Virginia, right? Because there's two Bluefields. There's a Bluefield, Virginia, and then there's Bluefield, West Virginia. So you see the sign and you enter West Virginia, and then you see the other sign, "Welcome to Virginia." It's just weird. It kind of does a little loop around, but yeah. I'll tell you a funny one, Muckster. We went out there one time, and I think I was already in the car or walking ahead of my old lady, and she was back there, and we were coming out of the store, and I seen the dude. He walked up to her and all that, and he talked to her, and then she just walked over to me after and got in the car, and I was like, "What was that all about?" Oh, he was just asking me. He was like asking me out or whatever. He liked me. And it was just, I said, "Well, so what'd you tell?" I said, "Oh no, my husband's right over there. I already got him in." But I said, "Shoot, man, do me a favor." But no, that was funny. Only if he knew, he wouldn't have made that question. Only if he knew.
I saw that yesterday too, Court. Yes.
Um,
In fact, I'll just say it. J- Jeff said
oh,
that F3 is now just Josh alone.
Oh, I read spit. My bad. I was like, spit is real. Who spit on who?
Israel. You never know what them Aussies are doing. They hit you with that fake spit. You better watch out.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't watch them, so it really didn't.
I don't even know why I saw it. But yeah. Anyway, I see by the old clock on the wall.
Yeah.
yep. It is pumpkin time for me.
Yeah.
just because Muxter's going to be up for another 6-7 hours.
You know what I did the one night? I don't know if you know this, but I sometimes will just fall asleep in the middle of things. I was playing my game and I was like traveling through the game, and I fell asleep for about 30 seconds, but I managed to like travel through this tunnel and get out to the other side and stuff. I was like, how did I do that in my sleep? But anyway,
Your subconscious kept you playing, bro. That's
Yeah.
how good you are.
Yeah.
Muscle memory got you through.
anyway,
Okay.
if anybody else is still out there besides Cart, thanks for stopping in. What were you going to say?
No, I just said, okay, Nikki.
Oh,
You have yourself a wonderful night.
You too, Ariel.
I'm going to try.
oh, I'll set one for same time tomorrow. But if people can't make it, that's fine. It will come off.
Tomorrow
It will come
should,
off your pay.
yeah, tomorrow should be okay, but Tuesday,
Okay, Mr. Nikki.
no.
Does
That's right.
does Mr. Nikki have to go to bed when you go to bed, or?
No.
Oh, okay. Just asking. Good night, Cart.
No.
In fact,
He does his own thing.
I think I might be busy Tuesday also.
He says it's his quiet time.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it is. It's probably the best time of the night for him. Nag, 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 and then it goes away.
Exactly. Exactly. That's all.
You hear that? No, I don't hear nothing. Yeah, it's called peace.
Anyway, we'll see us.
All righty,
All
guys.
right.
Thanks for coming.
Have a good
everyone.
night.
Yeah. You're not the boss of me.